Hello there everybody and welcome to something that should happen a week ago but didn't because computer is amazing, upgrading stuff is just so much fun and it always works. But this week I have with me the great CezrDaPleazr.
Hey man, what's up? Glad to be here on the Lone Crown cast or Lone Crown store. What the fuck is it called, Mark?
The Lone Crown Show.
There you go, my bad.
It's not at all complicated, and I just noticed that my webcam has already decided that it shouldn't autofocus on me, so now I look blurred as shit.
It's okay.
There we go. Yeah. I learned that apparently you have to put your hand over it because it only has autofocus function. So
What?
So you have to make it go completely dark, and then you can.
Dude, you have such weird technology, man. Like your computer hates you, it wants to crash on you, your webcam doesn't want to focus on you. I think your technology's cursed, man.
Yeah, my TV broke down not even a year after I had it, I think.
Jesus.
But I don't know. I don't think I've been that cursed with technology. It's really annoying that I end up having such simple problems that ends up being huge.
Well, I mean, you were also sick for a fucking 3 months and shit, or not 3 months, 3 weeks and shit. So who knows, man? You might actually be cursed.
Yeah, nah, I wasn't sick that long. I think it was more. I have days where I'm not feeling good, but I've been feeling well for quite some couple weeks. So
well, to be fair, I mean, well, I don't know if this is so recent, but you used to sleep late as fuck. So I'm not aware what you say. I'm not at all going to bed at 5 in the morning. That doesn't happen at all. Shh. Oh, really?
No, it's just I'm basically fucked when it comes to my sleep shit. Well, yeah, I don't know what to do without that, to be honest. But until maybe August or September, when I maybe get into new schools and stuff, then I can actually have a goal to change it, because that's a problem. I'm thinking every time, why do I need to change?
Yeah, right.
The people I spend time with right now is only people online. All my friends, I haven't seen my two best real life friends in months.
Jesus, dude.
We're trying to get something together, but I don't know. That never got to happen, really, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, plus you really just enjoy watching a bunch of fucking live streams and shit too, right? So I mean, I know how to entertain myself. I watch anime, I watch TV shows, I watch live streams, I watch YouTube. Dude. Jesus, man.
Yeah, I don't have time to watch everything I want to, even.
No.
And then
because you watch a good 20 fucking hours of stuff every day, so it's
Yeah, that's true. I watch too much, and and that's why, for instance, when it comes to TV shows, some TV shows since I acquired the videos on a website that isn't fully legal. So that's why I can skip through them a bit, unless it's Game of Thrones or something that I want to watch the whole thing. I'm just skipping bits because certain parts what's going to happen and stuff like that.
Wow, a show's good if you end up skipping it because you know what the fuck's gonna happen, Mark.
Yeah, and also because when you watch so much stuff, you're well aware that you start going to understand everything. Plus, since I have a film background, I fully also know. I was already broken from that point. Afterwards, I could when I watched shows, I was like, I expect this to happen. I expect that to happen. And my old teacher, he would only watch like 5 to 10 minutes of a movie, because after that he said he already couldn't understand what was going to happen the rest of the movie.
Jesus. Well, except for fucking like, I don't know if you still watch fucking Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, I stopped this season, I think.
Dude, well, because they just had the season finale, like I think a week ago, and like, well, I don't know if you know what happened, but somebody died, and it really pissed me off because listen, you watch that show, okay? When that thing first came out, I was like, this is gonna be like fucking Twilight. Fuck this. So I shot for a few weeks.
It has one of the like, it has fantastic writing for the type of audience it seeks, and I think they are really talented writers on that show. Up until a point where it just got ridiculous, and it like America is really great at just becoming ridiculous at some point. Like their show, when you have to always outdone yourself, then it's just, holy shit, we have climbed a mountain that's too high.
Look at Supernatural too, because like, what was it? I think like season 6 or whatever. The creator wanted to stop, but CW was like, no.
Yeah. I mean, he had a full, like, that was when the Angel storyline ended, and that was like, that was basically a perfect conclusion. And after that, it's kind of ironic how they went afterwards. They were kind of like, there was like, the story was like the angels and stuff, they didn't know what to do afterwards, and the show, it was literally like, the show doesn't know what to do, so we just gonna incorporate this, like being the story of it all. But I must say, I still enjoy Supernatural for what it is. I just watched the season finale to it, and the way they're going into next season is going to be interesting. Because, I mean, at some point, there's not more you can do with Sam and Dean.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's why I think it's ridiculous that they killed off, like, every, like, good side character and didn't bring on any new, like, side characters. That was probably the biggest problem with the whole show. There was, like, Sam and Dean, then, like, Castiel. Like, he was the only one that was like allowed to survive, and yeah.
Well, have you been watching anything else with CW, like fucking Rain, which also ended? Which, I mean, I never continued to watch that show, but like I've heard a lot of weird fucking things and shit. But anyway,
what did you say?
The show Rain, where like it's like medieval, I guess, and shit, where it's like
Rain. No, I didn't check that one. That sounded not up my alley, so
no, it's pretty bad too.
Yeah, I checked out the Star, what it's called.
Which one?
Yeah, it's called Star People or fucking I don't know.
Oh no, fuck that show, dude. No, hell no.
I checked it out, and after a couple of episodes, it went so fucking generic that I was like, holy, they couldn't like get any like new ideas into a show like this. They were like stuff that's been done like ever and ever. And then you had what's the one of the new one, the 100 or whatever it's
yeah.
I checked out a couple of episodes of that one, but I mean, it just felt stupid.
It really seems that just Vampire Diaries, I guess Rain, if they continue to push this as the main event, and like I guess the originals. Which what happened to the originals? I know you were watching that.
Yeah, I haven't finished. I have downloaded a couple of episodes, but I haven't. That was one of the shows that just got bumped because I watched too much stuff, and at the time there was just a bad episode or whatever, and that's usually how I just like skip for a while before I get back to it. So
Sure.
yeah. So the originals is I think is better. I like it. It was a good spin-off to do because I feel like they were really good at it. But I'm already sensing like I don't really know where they're gonna go with this whole thing and if it's going to work out well, if they're already running out, if because there's only so much family drama you can have with
Hmm.
Klaus and every one of them.
Well,
So-
because like fucking here's the thing, because like Vampire Diary like season 4 was kind of and like I know it ended with like Damon getting the girl Elena, but like
yeah,
fucking season 5 was kind of the worst one. But that dude, I'm telling you, just watch the last episode and you're gonna get hooked and you're gonna be interested to see season 6 immediately, dude.
yeah,
I'm telling you.
they're pretty good at doing season finals or
Yeah.
like getting you hooked to that show again. So yeah, maybe I will just check it out to like get my interest back into
Well,
it.
all right, because like you know how like there was the other side, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna tell you what happens, but basically something happens in the other side, and it causes two characters that are pretty knowable, I guess for the main cast, that to just die out completely.
Whoa.
It's, yeah, so it's like, what the fuck? Like, it's dude. Just watch the last episode, dude. I want to talk
And
about
there's
so bad, but
people
I
that
can't.
can never die.
Yeah,
that
right. Dude, like I keep seeing like Ulrich showed up in this season. I'm not gonna tell you when, but he showed up in this season, and he also showed up in last season.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, you've been dead for 2 fucking seasons. Just fucking die, dude. God, fucking tired of him. And he was a good character, but God, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, so CV has Arrow, and they have the Tomorrow People.
Wait, which one?
We're talking about CW, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So they have Arrow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that show. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think season 2 was even better than season 1, but I sort of didn't like the way this going towards it at the end, and there were some things in like the storyline that I thought personally was a little bit stupid, but it's a good solid show. So yeah,
I keep hearing a lot of good things with Arrow, but I keep I keep being reluctant to watch because I know eventually they're gonna fuck up somewhere and it's gonna ruin the whole show for me.
yeah, but I mean, like there's just from a standpoint of like watching a show when they do certain stuff that like, oh my god, this is just so stupid. For one thing, what's the oh my god, it's another TV show that I also had one of the most dumbest thing I ever seen, and I wanted to rage quit that show. So yeah, Once Upon a Time, that's the show.
Once Upon a Time.
Yeah, it's the fairy. It's like they're living in a city, and they're normal, like they're fairy tale characters that were sent to the human world, so to speak, in a city, and then certain stuff happens and it crossovers, and yeah, it's up and down, that show. Certainly they have really horrible episodes, but it also has really great ones, so it's a hard show for me to keep on watching. But
I keep seeing my my younger sister watch this the Carrie Diary or whatever the fuck.
yeah, it's about younger the main character from Sex and the City. It's her younger years.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's about her.
Well, I'm not watching that show. Fuck that, dude.
I actually watched Sex and the City.
Rosmus, really?
Yes. Yes. I'm not
Why?
afraid to admit it.
Why, dude? Fuck that. I can't get into it, man. Like I saw like some random episode. I was like, why the fuck does anybody watch this, man?
Well, it wasn't TV and I watched it, so
Oh, well, alright, fine, whatever.
Yeah. Tomorrow People is the last CW show, I think. That's a decent one. And I'm sort of debating if they're like. It feels like they're like season 2 is not gonna be that good, because that's also a show I don't see where they're really going with it.
Well, was that the show that replaced Smallville? Because like, what the fuck happened to Smallville, dude? That was actually not bad of a show.
Yeah, well, they ended it off on they wanted to end it off on the 10th season with him becoming Superman, and so he did, and so it ended. Well, yeah, I mean, Smallville was good, but I think it was it season 6 or 7 that was the most horrendous season I ever seen, like in TV.
It was 6. I think it was 6 because I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Well, because my problem is like, why is it that it's been like when I was watching when it was first coming out, I was like, it's been 5 seasons. Why the fuck has he become Superman? All right, fuck this, I'm out. So I just stopped.
And that's why I think it pissed a lot of like comic book people off, that show, because it apparently it had so many flaws. I don't read that much when it comes to comic. I never really got into comic books because I don't know. It's really hard to get hold of here in Sweden. We don't really have comic book stores, or maybe we had, but I don't know. Never really something that got big here, at least here in my town.
Sure.
So that's why the reason why I never got into it, because I watch a lot of TV. By the way, Orange is the New Black is coming out soon. I'm excited for that.
I have not seen that yet, and he will say nothing but good things, and I want to see it because I know it's on Netflix.
Yeah, it was my favorite TV show last year of all the stuff I watched. I that was my number one, and because it was just every single episode was fantastic, and when I like. From the beginning, I wanted to like put like Person of Interest as my first one, but the more I thought about it, like Orange is the New Black had like for first like season, it was just fantastic. It had like so many great characters, and you feel like every single character is thought up correctly in that show. So yeah, it will be. I'm psyched for that one to see what's going. I also watched apparently Hemlock Grove, the other one that they also have, is also coming out soon, and I want to watch it because it's one of the most crazy shows I don't care about story. It's just fucking nuts. it's like beyond crazy and makes no sense, but damn, it's hilarious to watch the craziness of it all. Yeah.
It's because like I haven't really been watching too many shows besides Vampire Diaries because I was trying to catch up, so I spent like a good 2 weeks trying to finish it on Netflix because it has like season 4, and then go on CW and catch up with the latest season, which recently ended. I was also watching a couple of animes. Like I finished Attack on Titan, which was I can see why people like it, but I wasn't really my thing. I still need to see Kill la Kill. Sword Art Online, I fucking love. I'm watching Blue Exorcist right now, which is a pretty good anime. And that's about it when it comes to TV, because I've been doing more like focused on like school and like the YouTube and / Twitch stuff now.
Yeah, I saw your streaming. It fit in perfectly with me not having computers. Like, yeah, well, this is fun. I can literally not. I thank God I got the phone that I actually can. I used to have like an old old type phone. Until recently, so and now I got like an Android phone. Thank God that I had that one, because I can't watch live streams anymore on my laptop because like I can't update anything. So like slowly everything like stops working. So right now YouTube still works, and that's the reason why I still use the computer, because I can still watch YouTube and like live streams I can't, unfortunately.
You were telling me that that you were having computer issues and stuff, and you still haven't really like fully fixed your computer, man. But like,
yeah, Yeah,
Fuck, dude.
I think something with the processor and stuff, because uh, I want to update my BIOS, but yeah, it's so unstable that when you go to like select, you want to like boot it up with a CD and DVD and all that stuff. It doesn't even want to like let me do that, and like, yeah, it's very kind to me.
Sure.
Yeah. But I just want to go back a little bit to the anime ones, because it's Sword Art Online. I haven't really got to talk to a lot of other people about that one. But it was a while ago I watched it. But so what was your like? I know you loved it, but what were your like general thoughts and stuff about it?
The first half of the anime is completely better than the second half of the anime. That goes without saying.
Yeah.
I didn't like the plot with his sister too much.
You mean the incest storyline?
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause,
that's like completely normal.
I was like, all right, I spent 11 to 12 episodes seeing none of that, and then here comes this incest plotline. I'm like, all right, this is fucking weird. and like, I didn't like the Alfheim area. I thought the flying capability was all right, but
Yeah.
I wasn't really too interested in that. I preferred the Sword Art Online I guess world area.
Yeah. And
I think I mentioned this on Twitter that I fucking hated that the last 5 minutes were literally not involved with Kirito and, Asuna. It was about his fucking sister and shit. I'm like, motherfucker, we didn't even see her for the first half of the season. Let's end it off with this bitch. Alright, sure, why not? Let's end it off like that. Fuckers, God.
yeah, but I mean, like, it had some weird like moments also in the like first part of it when they were playing house. I'm like, oh, this is our child. And you're like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, even that, I will say that was pretty like, all right, this is kind of weird. But like,
Yeah.
even then,
Yeah, nothing like the tentacle thing in the end.
yeah. but back to the house thing. At the very least, like, you actually was like, oh, dude, I feel bad for the child being like, quote, destroyed or whatever the fuck. I felt kind of bad for her. And like, when I saw her in the second half, I was like, all right, I can at least be like, hey, Kirito at least has his quote daughter or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But fuck, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it will be really interesting to see if they can pull off the third season that is coming, or like second season. Technically,
second
the whole thing of that was one season, but yeah, next season they focus on having guns and stuff. Apparently,
See, that'll be interesting to see, but at the same time, like, they've already developed so much. What can they really do with that plot? Because like how they like, I would be fine. Well, besides the last 5 minutes of the season, I'd be fine if they ended it. We're like, all right, they're just all happy now. They're the new world or the new like egg has been planted, and now all these RPGs are being made. Or
well, I could see like. I'm trying to like think about what they actually could do that makes it. They have to focus on the characters. I think that's is the most important part.
Yeah.
And I'm bad at names, but the red-haired dude, like get more of him maybe. Like learn more about, like have them like outside of the game. Have that more focus as well, and be like that sort of stuff. I think that is needed for them to like have a good season, because I don't think they can just do like them being in the game.
Yeah, because like the first 7 episodes were like setting up these side characters or whatever, which didn't really matter, once you started watching the fucking show. But it's like, okay, I can see what you're trying to do there. I was expecting more from these other side characters, like the blacksmith, especially his friend who like had his own little guild now and shit. Which you saw. When, spoilers and stuff, but, you saw a little bit of that, but they really weren't, like, important. Like, you understood the relationship, and that was about it.
Yeah.
There was nothing else to that, which was like, all right, I guess. Like, the blacksmith, they didn't really do much with him, but at least we saw him,
Yeah, definitely. So, so will be pretty interesting Yeah, I've still haven't watched the last couple of episodes of Attack on Titan. That says, I think, a lot about how into the show I was. I don't know. It just every single segment just took too long for me. It never really it was too slow of a show for me, I think, and I think it was really cool, and I think for a lot of people that doesn't watch anime a lot, I think it was fantastic for them, because it's really brutal, and that's what you can expect from animes. It's really brutal sometimes.
But here's the thing, like, the first episode, I was like, what the fuck is this? Why the fuck are you starting off a show, like, with Leo? Like, the fact that the Titans invaded was fine, but, like, all this other shit that wasn't really... I guess it developed the characters a little bit, like I already forgot the woman's name, but the girl that's with, the main character is like, alright, you can see that she's gonna be the badass, you see that this guy's gonna be the smart, or whatever. The last few episodes aren't that bad. That's probably, in my opinion, the last few episodes of that season were the best episodes. That's when I was like, alright, this is an alright anime. If it wasn't for those episodes, I would have actually thought it was terrible, but... Yeah,
I probably will watch those when the next season is about to come out. Just to watch a couple, catch up, and then just continue on and try to keep up with everyone else that watch it.
Like for the like I don't want people to like assume that like I'm a fanboy of Sword Art Online. Even Sword Art Online, like it wasn't until like episode 11 where like Asuna fucking saves him and all that stuff happens when I got really fucking hooked. I was like, dude, yes, fucking finally and shit like that. That's what I was like hooked on it. But like,
I was a little disappointed. I think they should have stuck a little bit longer with that. Because that was the whole show, and I mean, many people have already abandoned Sword Art Online when it went the other direction, and like the other plot line ended up and stuff, and people just stopped watching it. So it will be interesting to see if people will actually watch the next season of it, because some people just thought it was horrendous, the second part of it.
Hey man, listen, if you could get through that second half of the of the show, you're gonna be fine, dude. If you can watch anything after that, man, fine. That was because like I didn't like I will say this, it was more combat based in my opinion in the second half.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that that's a good thing. Well, I don't know, because like it's weird. Like with Bleach, for example, like in Bleach, I liked the story and I liked the fighting, but I thought sometimes the fighting was a little bit too over dramatic. But then again, that's how Bleach is. I don't know, but man, like I when I saw that when they find out, oh my god, Heathcliff's the actual like creator of the game, I was like, wait, am I on the last episode? What the fuck is this? It's like, oh no, you're halfway done. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I was just I watched it every week, so I was watching it like it as it came out. So it was like I was a little bit surprised when they like I thought it was going to end like when after that happened. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's short, and then like next week, and I'm like, holy fuck, why are they continuing, and like what is this storyline that's happening right now?
What's with all this incest going on with his sister and shit?
Yeah,
no, especially I thought it was super cheesy when they did the kendo scene.
Yeah.
Where he's like, all right, let's do some kendo shit, sis. You know, I've been playing a video game for 2 fucking years, and let me try to kick your ass who's been training in kendo professionally. Let's see what's gonna happen. I was like, all right.
Yeah, I mean, you must all. After playing those games, I mean, it must be like it must be some sort of mechanism that makes that an experience for your brain, that you have sort of like, okay, I know how to do sword fighting because I've done it a million times. I mean, that must be like, I could see it like actually like you implement that in real life, but you wouldn't be able to move as fast.
No, fuck no, dude. Hell no. Like, when I saw that, like, cause it's like, all right, you remember how like he got the special dragon sword over from the blacksmith and shit?
Yeah.
And like the next episode or whatever, he's with Austin. No, it led up to the second episode after that, where like him and Austin start traveling together for like this dungeon and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, where the fuck is his other sword? It's like, oh no, it turns out he's a dual wielding user. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I've been watching other. I've been actually one anime that I'm really into right now also has a little bit weird. Like from the beginning, you thought, "Holy fuck, this is having some sort of like brother and sisters like incest storyline again. And what the hell is this?" But then
don't tell me we're watching Kiss XS. That's fucking disgusting.
No. Then you like realize that they're like. They are not brother and sister at all. They're just like on the front, like face for everyone. They're like brother and sister, and you haven't really learned that much yet. It's like irregulars at magic or something. I'm bad at remembering all names of shows. So yeah.
Sure.
So yeah, that one is. Dog and Scissors is probably one of the weirdest anime shows I've been watching. I don't know if that's going to have a second season because, I mean, I don't know how many people enjoyed the first one, but the first one was fairly enjoyable because, I mean, the main character turns dies and becomes a dog, and the only one that can hear his thoughts is the girl he took a bullet for. So, and yeah, and it ends up in a lot of mysteries and weird stuff. And yeah, that's just a weird show that's enjoyable because it's weird.
You know what? It sounds like the kind of show where like you'll watch maybe the first few episodes and then you'll be kind of like, all right, this has been kind of overdone. I'm gonna move out of here now.
Well, I mean, no, I still enjoy all of the episodes because it's the good kind of weird. Is what I'm saying about it.
You know what though? Like, what's it called? Like, for example, I hate when shows that deserve like more seasons don't really get it. Like, it'll end off order. Like, for example, like you look at Death Note, you look at Blue Exorcist. That's a show I haven't even like finished, and I'm like, why is it only 25 episodes, or at least on Netflix? Countless of other episodes and shit, or not episodes, but shows as well. It's like, why do these shows only go for so long when like they either have massive popularity or it's really, really fucking good? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Funimation does that a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of problems with some of the like stuff, and there can be like if it's based off a manga, if they don't have more stuff to it, that's the reason why some stops, and then you have Japan is really regular what they're going to continue with, and like it's a really tough market. So, I mean, yeah, it could be fantastic, but it can also blow it in a couple of episodes.
Well, I guess. I mean, because like, what's it called? Like, what was I gonna say? There used to be like in the older days, like Case Closed, Lupin the Third or Lupin the Third, where the fuck the difference was. And a bunch of other Funimation shows. It's like Funimation used to make like over hundreds and hundreds of like episodes for a show. Now it's like, here's a 2-season anime, here's a 1-season anime, etc., etc., etc. It's like, all right, I guess.
Yeah. I'm thinking back what I used to watch when I was younger. I mean, aside from like, I used to watch Pokemon. That was probably the only anime related thing I got to like watch. And then we had our like, no, I kind of couldn't really remember what. I used to watch like, you had a Batman, was really good. I used to watch that sometimes, and yeah.
Well, because like I used to see like when I was younger, like I definitely saw Pokemon. I look back at it. Funny enough, when they brought Pokemon to Netflix, I watched. I was like, yeah, I'm so excited. I sit there watching it for the first few episodes. I'm like, why the fuck did I like Pokemon so much, dude? It's so fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, Pokemon. I have watched every single episode up until Black and White, middle of Black and White.
Yeah. How can you?
I mean, it's really up and down. I mean, I actually like get very into it again when because Jesse and James went on and do their own thing. They were like, we're gonna capture Pikachu. No, we're gonna have our own like stuff we're going to do. And I was like, yes, finally. And then like, and after a while, they were like, now we don't have really anything to do until this is finished. Let's just catch Pikachu. I'm like, fuck you. Why did you do this? Why would they go back to that? And that was in Black and White, and that was when I stopped. Because I was like,
do you remember when Pokemon X and Y were coming out, and they were like announcing the what is it, the ultimate form, whatever the fuck it is? of
Mega
like,
Evolution or whatever.
Yeah, Mega Evolution. My bad, Ultimate Evolution, Mega Evolutions and shit. They had that one anime or whatever that they made like 5 or whatever episodes, and it's like,
yeah, it's a really good one,
dude. It's so fucking good. Like literally, like.
Everyone was like, they should have made this as the real show. What the fuck?
Wouldn't you? Yeah. Like, why wouldn't you? It like, what was it? 2 episodes? The dude already got all 8 badges. I was like, holy shit, dude.
This dude is badass. Yeah. Like, Red. Like, this dude is so badass.
Like, dude, fuck Ash. This guy's the shit. He did all this like nothing. Like, it really felt okay. So like it's weird. Pokemon games, like, typically it's not a lot of kids playing it. It's more like teenagers or like, you know, people that are like early into college
Pokemon
or in the young 20s are playing it right now. That's usually people
Japan,
that are like hardcore about it.
Japan,
that
the main
show
audience
really fit it.
Yeah, in Japan the main audience is actually adults for Pokemon games.
Yeah, dude, fucking, and that anime like really fit it. I was like, dude.
Yeah.
I would be so happy if this was the Pokemon, not fucking the kitty one that they're trying to do.
Yeah, and also like that is a badass ending. The way he like got the last Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's how you introduce Mega Evolution.
I was like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
And see, here's the thing, like, I don't know about you, like, I didn't really think Pokemon X and Y were even that good of the games.
No. The problem with X and Y was that it was too easy, and with the new like how the experience share worked when every Pokemon got like XP. I don't think they ever realized the fact that you completely outlevel like everything.
Oh,
maybe they were like, oh, maybe if we have experience share, people will swap out Pokemons and use like more Pokemons. But who the fuck? Everyone wants their like create their like 6-man team and then use that team, and so.
It's like typically you have your main 6 and like the 1 HP horror Pokemon, you know, or not HP, the HT Pokemon,
Yeah, I actually used the legendary in the last one because it was so annoying because the fairy type Pokemon fitted perfectly in with my like other 5 Pokemons, like the setup I had, and was like, well, it's like OP if I use a legendary Pokemon, but like I don't want to use an Eevee because I don't know, I don't really. I like the like Jolteon and like those EVs, but I didn't really thought the new one was kind of my style of Pokemon. So it was like the rest of the fairy type Pokemons wasn't that good, and I was really disappointed.
Well, even fairy type Pokemon are kind of like now, dude. Like
but they don't have a good fairy type Pokemon except Sylveon. Or is it like it's called that, right?
Oh, dude, no, hold up a second, dude. Even Zeralis or whatever the fuck, the Rangers are pretty good fairy Pokemon. But to be fair, it is a legendary, so.
Yeah. I was saying I used Xerneas. I mean, that was the only good fairy type Pokemon, and it fitted perfectly with my team. I was like, it's going to be too OP if I use this Pokemon as well. And I had like my Havlucha. I got to use that once in a fight in the whole final four, and also the final Pokemon leader you meet.
Dude, but Havlucha is fucking awesome as fuck too, dude. Like,
yeah, but I weird. None of the Pokemon I met in that like Final Four, I had any use with Havlucha. I was like, all was like Pokemons that could one hit him. I was like, how is this going to work out? I never get to use him, and yeah.
See, it's funny because like in competitive, he's like one of the most OP fucking Pokemon in the fucking thing. So I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what Pokemon other people shows, but I mean I never got the use for him in like the single player.
Yeah.
Style of it. So yeah, I think it's going to be nice to Ruby and Sapphire. I'm actually excited for that one because I have played Emerald several times.
Well, so have I. It's the only fucking Pokemon game I got, and like I made a whole podcast about this. Like, dude, don't get me wrong, it's fun as fuck, but I don't know about everybody else. My nostalgic factor of these Pokemon games has kind of gone away, dude.
Yeah, but also the nostalgic factor is that the games like HD and update and look completely different. That's why it's hard to get the nostalgia factor in them, because I mean, some like stuff they have sort of changed and like that. I'm like, you get confused. What, weren't I supposed to do this? I didn't remember doing something different. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe it's just me, but I don't really enjoy it's really confusing, the Pokemon games. I tried to play, was it Pokemon White? I think I played.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was, after a while I was just confused and just, the game had completely lost me. I was like, I don't feel like continue. I'm just like, the story is all messed up to me, and yeah, I couldn't continue with it. I was like, I tried, but
yeah. Who can blame me though? Because like, I don't know. Even Pokemon, people give Pokemon White and Black shit, but I actually enjoy Pokemon Black and White. Black and White 2 are pretty fucking bad, but Black and White 1, I guess, was all right in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, the difficulty I think is, I think it was decently hard, like Pokemon game. I think it was just playing it for the while I did. I thought the different Pokemon you meet is pretty tough. Even though I did a randomizer, it was still like, it's still the Pokemons mostly from that like the white and black generation. So yeah, I the levels on all the Pokemon felt like that was, I mean that randomizer one when I lost I did like semi Nuzlocke. I lost so many Pokemons. Like just early on in the episode, oh man, I'm gonna use this one, and by the end of it, it was already dead, and we're like, yay, rip this one, you will not be missed.
You challenged the Pokemon League with like nothing but Pidgeotos and shit.
yeah, but I couldn't like, yeah, maybe I would like end up having the worst Pokemon.
You would have to be extremely OP. See, here's the thing. Like, I've been asked to do Nuzlocke challenges on my channel. It's like, I would have to be extremely OP by the time I get to the Pokemon League. That the time that I would have to put just to do that, just to have the Pokemon not die once, it's not fucking worth it, dude. Fuck that, dude. I'm not gonna go in there and be like, alright, here are the 6 that I have,
Yeah.
they're okay that they didn't die when I was living them up. All right, guess what? After the first person, they all die. Well, fuck, I gotta start all over again. Practically, dude. Fuck that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to do full Nuzlocke because I knew that I would like end up having Pokemon's like sacrificed left, right, and center. I was like, because I mean, I was like, there was one Pokemon I lost. I even forgot the rules I had with it. I'm like, and when I watched it back, the video, because I didn't recognize it in the video when I was playing it, I was like, fuck, that Pokemon actually like died in that episode, and I didn't even recognize it. Oh well, the ones I continually had been like getting levels on, and now I can't use it. Woohoo!
Dude, fuck that, man. See, it's just a hassle when it comes to that, though, man. Fucking A.
Yeah, but I wanted a semi-challenge, but I shouldn't have done it with white Pokemon White. I didn't go. I wanted to do Pokemon Gold, but Vida was playing that one. I just started that one, so it's like I can't just start also doing like Silver or Gold, whatever. Like I can't do the same thing just as he did.
See, because dude, I forget who it was. I think Labbit started off doing his Pokemon Let's Play. Then eventually Vita started it, and then I started one, and then you were no. Then you did one, then I did one. It's like, why the fuck are the four of us doing a Pokemon Let's Play all around the same time, dude? What the fuck?
Well, I was reasoning with myself because I have played a lot of Pokemon games over the years. Here. So I was like, I mean, I know a lot about games. I've been playing them for many years, so I was like, maybe I should do one. I knew that. I actually asked this on Twitter, like, should I also do one? Because I mean, I have the experience of doing one, but I mean, maybe it would have been more fun if I actually didn't know that much. That was the reason why I also want to do White, because I'd never played Pokemon White or Black before, but the confusing got too much, and also the fact that the randomized gym thing. I think it's stupid that the randomizer you can't do randomize all the trainers. I just want to randomize all the trainers outside of gyms, and that's why that was a little bit annoying. I thought at least.
You told me that your Charmeleon couldn't it learned Ember and the ability wasn't fucking up grass whatever it was.
Yeah, well, it's every attack is normal type. It got evolved and was like, I can't understand why it's like when I used it on like certain Pokemon it says non-effective. I was like, what? Since when did Ember wasn't? I was like, what the fuck? Have I broken the game? And then I was like, I went into his abilities, and when he evolved Charmeleon, he got the new abilities. It was like every type is a normal type. I was like, fuck, this is going to be so annoying to train up 2 Charizards.
Oh, dude! Fuck
and then,
that,
and
dude.
then, but the broken thing was I had what is it? Tortuga? No, not the Tortuga. It's the water ancient one. It's like a turtle. Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember what.
There's a lot of Pokemon, Rasmus. I hope you know that.
Yeah, it's a blue turtle. That's extinct Pokemon.
You mean one of the fossil? No, I don't know the fossil Pokemon. Never mind.
Yeah, it's a fossil. I think it's a fossil Pokemon from the Black and White generation. I think. Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, that one it's a water type, water rock or water ground Pokemon.
No, you mean Tortuga? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Tortuga. I had it right. Yeah, and that Pokemon had it got powered up by grass move, which means that when they hit me with a grass move, I instead just absorb it. So a water Pokemon that absorbs grass type moves isn't at all broken. I was like, yes, this is too broken, and I'm gonna abuse the hell out of it. So that could only be like taken down by lightning.
Wait, did you get the evolution, or are you talking about the original Tortuga, or are you talking about Karakoska?
Yeah, it was the evolved one.
Okay, yeah. Fucking A, dude.
Yeah, exactly. So I knew that one wouldn't change its ability. Because that wouldn't, except for Charmeleon, that just fucking screwed me over big time.
Fucking A, dude.
Now I'm getting like, fuck, maybe I should continue. But I mean, the gyms are probably the most annoying thing about that.
Did you ever finish the Let's Play? Because, like, Adam fucking stopped, or people that know, Labbit didn't fucking finish his. I don't think Vita finished his. Am I the only one that fucking finished the Let's Play? What the fuck?
Yeah, but that's one is also... You did it, like, really fast, that one.
Dude, well, first of all, Yellow's a pretty short game.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so, comparing that to White.
I was expecting, like, to be at the Pokemon League for, like, fucking ever, and I go in there and fucking fuck everything up, like, in one fucking go. I'm like, alright, fucking... That's the end of that!
Yeah. Maybe I should go back and do, like, gold or something like that. I can't get, like, the older... for the older emulator stuff to work for some reason, so I can't get the, like, Game Boy Advance and that sort of stuff, so...
Well, let's discuss YouTube for a little bit, Ross, because it has been a while since I first of all, not only spoken to you. I think the last time I actually had a full conversation with you was when I was still on Call of Duty and shit a few months ago.
Yeah.
So what's up, dude? What's going on with your YouTube? What are you trying to do now in the internet presence, I guess? Or are you kind of more casually approaching this now? What's up?
The podcast is going strong up until the computer stuff has happened, so this is I mean, I'm just gonna like upload this directly after I'm done. That's the nice thing with OBS. The files are quite small, so you can just upload them directly, and that's really nice, especially when you're like, we have 50-minute podcast. It's a pain in the ass too, especially when my computer crashes all the time now. It would have been pain in the ass to like put a lot of strains on it with a editing program. So yeah,
sure.
And I'm also trying to start up my anime podcast. I'm gonna have every other week, and I'm not gonna promote the hell out of it in the beginning, because I like first one was sort of a semi-train wreck, because it was just all over the place, and I expected that much, because like we haven't done, like, Doug and my sister and me, we have to get used to like our dynamic and how that sort of works, so it will take some time, and I will promote the like better we get and how better that work, I will promote it more and more. So that is the like the stuff I have planned, and now with more bright outside and stuff like that, I probably will record sketches and stuff again, because I mean during the winter and stuff it gets a lot of dark quickly, so then you will just end up having like it's better with light. It's like daylight.
Sure, it's a whole technical thing. Sure.
Yeah.
What about streaming? Because I know that you were trying to stream with us, Smart Guy, a while back.
Yeah, I and that will probably pick up more smart stuff with Smart Guy now in the summertime when he gets off from school, because he has to go up 5 a.m. to go to school. So
fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why he doesn't have really time to, like, he has a lot of homework and stuff like that. That's why, like, everyone might be surprised that he like has disappeared, but like school and stuff goes first, so it's understandable.
Of course. Yeah, so
that's cool, man. Yeah, I will stream much more. I have my problem has been like what I want to stream, like what games and stuff. With and also now with Star Citizen coming out and stuff like that, it's going to be interesting because we go full into this. Me, Anthony, Nate, Vida is in it, Ram is in it. Lambent will wait because he's always like, I wait until it gets really cheap, and that's how Lambent does it. And yeah, I don't know how good computer you have, but it's going to require a powerful PC. So
nah, fuck that, dude. Plus, I keep seeing you guys build these like awesome ass like ships on like Twitter. I'm like, that looks cool. Yeah. What the fuck can you do besides that?
Yeah. Well, it's sort of like it's they call it the space simulation.
Okay.
So basically, it's sort of like Star Wars Galaxies, if you ever play that. And it's going to be like more involved with fighting with ships and stuff, and you can have even carriers that's like huge. And you actually the play the ship Nate wants is actually 2.5 football fields long.
Oh my god, dude! Fucking A.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm gonna just be exploring and just having fun with it, and Nate wants to do like smuggling and like being like pirate and that sort of stuff, and Anthony just wants to do the boring stuff and build a company and become the man he has always wanted to be. And he wanted to do an escort service. You may have heard of that.
Yeah, I saw. I was like, all right, well.
He's gonna eat up that one forever. I mean, escort service.
You gotta have a lot of time on your hands to be able to have to do escort service, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking A, Anthony. Whatever. Hey, he's the kind of guy that does that kind of stuff. Like, he'll try to give himself a lot of fucking projects.
Yeah.
And like half of them get canceled because he has a lot of fucking projects. So, I don't know, man. But
yeah. Well, he works hard. The thing is, he's going to focus on is just, I'm gonna be like trades and like factories and just being like a normal company and become like rich. That's his goal. So.
Oh, more power to him, right?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah. So I think that's all I have planned for the channel. I don't know what's like going to happen with like gameplay wise on the like other channel. It's never. I don't know. We never have gotten around really to do that much stuff with that channel. So. Yeah,
well, I mean, at the very least, you're making the Lone Crown show more upgraded, I guess. You know, you're doing the face cam stuff. You're doing all kinds of shit with it now, so that's good at least.
Yeah, I wanted it. I actually took the Total Biscuit's advice because he was like, have a frame to your webcam. I was like he hated that most if you didn't have a frame to your webcam. I'm like, maybe I should do that. That actually does look quite professional, just having some like a frame to it or something like that. And
sure.
So yeah, that's what I'm going for with it.
You look up to Total Biscuit a lot, don't you?
Well, I mean, he's a really knowledgeable person, and I know he's you can like his advice is he's going to be as honest as he like can be. He's never gonna lie to you. He's always honest, and you can always trust his opinion, even though like I mean I wouldn't, if I wanted to go and like a platformer game, I wouldn't go to his opinion because I know he hates platformers. So
right.
So yeah, I mean I look up to everyone in the Co-optional podcast. That's probably one that those people I look up to the most because they're great people, and not that much look up to them, but it would be cool just to hang out with those people and
Sure.
Like that's one of the things why I wanted to like be bigger on YouTube, because there's a lot of like awesome people that I would like. It would be cool if I like met them and did stuff with them. Like Jesse Cox would be. I have actually met both Jesse Cox and Dodger in real life, and they're really cool people. And Dodger is really, really short.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, like you don't get that feeling just like watching like her vlogs and stuff like that until you like stand next to her in real life and you're like, wow, I actually feel tall for once.
That's cool, dude. That's cool, man. It's good to see that you're at least doing something that's I guess making you happy. Sure, why not?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still looking for like a new thing. I'm always searching for like something I could do that like fits my style and fit my commentary, because as I've said, the best videos I've made ever, I think, is my cooking videos, and I will stand by that always, because it brings out my best kind of humor, and I wish that I could have something that's easy to do, that I could like do a lot of episode of, because I quickly ran out of stuff to cook. Because I'm not that good of a cook, which people could tell from the videos, but who cared about that part of it? It was me talking about, I don't know even.
Sure.
Yeah, so everything good with your stuff?
Yeah, I mean, the internet just got recently upgraded, which is pretty good. For the new things I'm trying to do with streaming now on the on Twitch.tv, which
Yeah.
I've been having a lot of fun with Twitch, dude. Like it's I don't want to call it a simpler process, but like
Yeah, but
you know,
your style fits perfectly with Twitch. Well, I mean, I feel like your style would fit perfectly with live stream, because your style of commentary fits that very well, I think. I'm very bad at it. I'm just like focusing, just playing the game, doing commentary. I'm not like, yeah, so you should like integrate the audience as much as I should.
well, I mean, because like when it comes to like playing games, like for example, like, I'm doing Persona 3 Friends on my channel, and I'm kind of handling it. I guess when you would see somebody that tries to do like a full game session or whatever on like Twitch, like there's things like that, right? Like full Let's Plays, whatever.
Yeah.
Like you're not really commentating as you are. Like you're playing the game, you're gonna react to a little bit of things, or like if something pops to your head, then you're gonna say something or whatever, right? It's basically how I'm handling with that. But like because what I want to do eventually, like I just had a really good stream yesterday with my with a few people that came in to tune in and stuff, and I was like, dude, this is really fucking great. I want to make a whole like highlight video of it now and stuff, and like what I want to do is like eventually once I like move the podcast to like the rebranded new version of what it's going to become, I want to like live stream and stuff and have it like all legit, with like a webcam and et cetera, et cetera. But that's the goal for me, at least for with Twitch. And Twitch, dude, I don't know why. I just had lots of fun with it, because you don't have to like, for example, when you record a Let's Play or whatever, right, and you gotta like sync the audio if that's what you do, because if you
I don't bother with that. I everything at once, and it's. I know a lot of people like edit out stuff and stuff like that. I can't be bothered to like edit out every single like keyboard noise or whatever it is in the Let's Play. I'm like, fuck that. I can't be bothered.
Well, because because I get interrupted a lot, so that's the only time I have to really cut. But like, I like to record the audio separate, just because like if I put too much pressure on like one whole thing, I guess it's either like fucking up my computer. So I kind of
you have the computer stuff side to it that has to be separated. I have had a good computer for a while, so I never had that problem. So it's understandable.
it just crashes all the time now, right?
Yeah, well, that's even more. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem soon. Hopefully.
Hopefully, man. Just get the upgrades going, man. But yeah. Just really enjoying everything right now. Like I said, the internet got upgraded, so like, dude, I feel so happy being able to download like an 8 GB game. Like for example, I downloaded Hitman Absolution on Xbox Live.
Yeah.
I was like, all right. Typically, I had to go to sleep, and I wake up and it was still downloading. Now it's like, oh, it's 2 hours. I'm like, oh, dude, yes, that's fucking yes. Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, I when I went from having like I don't remember where I went from having I think
What,
it was 7. I think I had for like the longest time, and then I had like, and then I got like that was, it was decent. It was good enough. I mean, it's like, but compared to the standards what everyone else had here in Sweden was like, okay, maybe we should upgrade because we're paying as much as someone who has 100 megabyte.
Fuck me, dude.
I was like, maybe we should change that so we pay as much as we do now, but we have like, instead of 7, we have 100. And so when I went to like having 100, I was like, and have 10 megabyte upload, I was like, this is like heaven with computer terms, right?
Dude. See, because like I had 1 megabyte for 8 years, and that's pretty like, you know, if you're trying to upload stuff, that's pretty, it takes forever, dude. Like one average, like, I don't know, like a gig file would typically take about 8 hours to upload. Now it's like, all right, maybe about 3 hours or so. Which
so what was your upload speed for you?
You know, I don't know, because I know that it was like the download was like 1 megabyte or whatever. I never really saw the upload speed or whatever, but like, you know, at the very least, it's a lot better than what it was before, and that's really cool after having 7 years of like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, because I had slightly under 1 megabyte. I didn't even have 1 megabyte upload when I had 7 down. So that upload speed wise wasn't that good.
Jesus.
So that was like going to 10 was just a different level. So that's why I mostly don't have that much problem with YouTube, because my videos go so fast to upload that it never ends up having a problem.
Unless YouTube like crashes or is having one of those days, you know what I mean? But
yeah. Sometimes when you like try and upload like around 8-9 o'clock here in Sweden, when everyone's using internet, then it can be like really slow. But that's not mostly on YouTube's part, more that everyone else is using internet at the same time and quite crowded.
Well, I mean, dude, like, I could have never been able to watch HD video on YouTube. Now I'm like, every video is HD. I'm like, oh, this looks so cool, dude. What have I been missing?
Wow, that's yeah. I mean, one thing that I loved about getting up to 100 megabyte is the fact that I can watch so many live streams at the same time. I mean, because sometimes I had open 2 different tabs, like live streams, and for like StarCraft 2 they can be like, one goes to like a break and then you can go to the other one. But when you had like lower like download speed, you can only have one open at one time, unless if you have more.
That too.
Yeah, so that's because I watched StarCraft 2 really a lot at that time, so that was really, I still do, but yeah, it's still nice. It will always be nice. That's why it's one of the issues with me, like I'm thinking of like taking 6 months and like in Australia and also work and stuff, and I know the internet in Australia is shit, so I was like, fuck, that's going to be an adjustment to go to something that's bad. They even have a data cap in Australia, I've heard.
You're gonna need to like have like hundreds or like 100 episodes or videos ready to upload like slowly every single day by YouTube. If that's the case, dude. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Fuck no, dude.
Data cap still. Oh my god.
Dude, if anyone that's a YouTuber from Australia, man, props to them.
Yeah.
God damn.
That must be so annoying. I mean, I find it annoying on phones, and then you realize, holy shit, someone actually has that with computers. I would like max out that with like Twitch or whatever in like 0 seconds and be like, oh fuck, I've already like used up everything.
Jesus, man. Anything else, man? Because I gotta get out of here soon.
Yeah, I think we're about to wrap this up. We have been doing this for 1 hour and 10 minutes, so it's quite a long podcast, but since we haven't talked in a while and stuff like that, it's nice to catch up, and that was one of the reasons why I really wanted you to get on my show again, because yeah, maybe I will probably, now that my computer is back, I will check out your streams and stuff, because
It'd be appreciated. Because, hey, man, because, like, it's cool that, like, because, like, here's the thing, like, you know, being able to have, you know, if you're going to start off as a streamer, you're going to have, like, nobody really to go watch your shit. So the fact that I had YouTube already behind this, right? Yeah. I at least got a few people to come in there. Like, I had, like, I had 2 notable people that used to, that check out my videos constantly. I'm like, dude, that's awesome that they're coming out to go see.
You have a great core of people. I mean, I must admit that you have the good that always watch your stuff and always comments and stuff like that. I wish I had as much of dedicated stuff like that. I mean, just think if, like funny stuff like I don't remember which was it when Vida went on your podcast. I don't remember which podcast. No, it was Lamed when Vida went on the Lamedcast. His was the least viewed video. Think about how many subscribers. I feel bad for him.
Yeah, well, because like it all depends on what the fuck, you know, everything was built on. Because like even he's like, you know, his foundation was like wrestling. So like, if he's not involved in wrestling, that no one's really gonna watch his shit, which is sad.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I thought someone would pick up that Vida has a great personality. He's a great guy to like listen to and watch his stuff in general. So that I'm like, I don't see how nobody actually picked up on this and like started watching more of his stuff outside of. Yeah.
Well, look at his look at the gaming channel too. It's like because I was talking to him about it. He was like, hey, at the very least, like even if he's not getting the views when it comes to the gaming channel, he's at least happy because he's at least recording stuff that he's enjoying. You know?
Yeah.
Because he was exhausted to do the fucking wrestling stuff, so he was like, "Dude, fuck this! I'm gonna stop making wrestling videos."
Yeah. I'm just starting to think about. I think. The stuff that gets views on my channel is vlogs. No, not vlogs, but sketch related stuff. Those always get decent views. So I'm thinking I just must try and do that stuff again, because I think I got a lot of subscribers because of those things, and that's maybe the reason. I mean, I do like a lot of like my podcast. But I think that wasn't even the main reason why a lot of people subscribe. It must be because that like it's the only thing that actually fits the bill.
Well, see here's because you come from the you know, obviously from the Rainbow community, like, such as I. So it's like the people that have already gone to your channel and subscribed, they know what kind of personality to expect from you. So it's like, why would they want to see more of that? You know?
Yeah. I and that's why I think like the cooking videos were so perfect, and so why everyone loved them, and like the Stay Ballsy lifestyle video, and I think that would probably get more traction probably again if I just focused on that and also continued. No problem just continuing doing my podcast because it's something I enjoy doing. So why the hell would I stop doing something I enjoy? And
Yeah.
it always good to have always something going up on my channel, or at least that. Actually, when I wasn't like, I actually when I don't upload videos, I gradually gain subscribers. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but apparently maybe I piss people off by uploading videos.
Just stop uploading videos forever. You're gonna become like the biggest thing ever.
That would be very hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get down to the ideas I had, but one problem has been for a while that I have my room is almost like a destruction site. I almost want to say, and it didn't get any better with a whole computer upgrading thing. So now it's like a bomb has been dropped in here. So I don't know if I can record in my own room, but I will just have to record everywhere else in the house and maybe outside. Who knows?
Well, I mean, hey man, it's the summer. You're gonna have a lot more people on YouTube and Twitch now. So,
Yeah. Or
hey, man.
I may just force my friend, like, be like, yeah, we should hang out more, and we should just record doing stuff. Because he is, I'm gonna force him to do English because he's not that good at it. So that will be hilarious. From my standpoint, it will be hilarious. I don't care what the rest of you people think. That will just be entertaining for me. And trying to get him to like speak English a lot. That would be.
Well, do you know where your like most of your family comes by, or no? Like on YouTube and all that
USA. It's my
Oh, really?
family.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, most of the people that watch my stuff is from USA, and then I have a bit from UK, and it says I have views from Sweden, but I just think that's like random views that pops in because I'm from Sweden, so it's going to like be in the search ranks for Swedish people. But I mean, they're not really biting that much, I think, of it. And also some of the views are probably just me checking out the videos to see that they're like good enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, USA
Right on.
is my primary. So yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and the funny one thing before we go, my best style is if I'm a co-host. That's why I host everything. I've always found that hilarious to myself. I'm always, when I go on like other people's stuff and like be the guest and stuff, I always do like, it always ends up perfect. I'm like, my humor just works out perfectly and stuff like that. And I'm like, I always work so good at being guest and co-host. Then everything I do is like me being host, because I don't know. I don't know who I would like get to be host, like prod them and be like, you be host. Smart guy maybe. I'm like gonna force smart guy, you be the host, and you like force me to do weird stuff, and then like boom, that's a show. Because we haven't at all sang Disney songs, which you can find on my channel.
Your whole channel becomes just being a co-host of other people's shows and shit.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, that's one of the things I want to get started again when Smart Guy is back. We have great conversations and stuff. Sometimes we go on like sites and stuff, like Kickstarter sites, and like try and find the weirdest thing, and man, those conversations is like lost forever. Both of us wished that we recorded those stuff, because they were legendary conversations
Right on.
we had.
That's cool, man. At the very least, you at least see. It's always those moments where you're like, man, I wish I was recording that you wish you record, man.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's just how things are, dude.
Yeah. So it's too bad for that. And he wanted to do recording this Sunday. I was like, my computer is broken. Damn you for like suggesting doing one now that I can't actually do one.
Damn, dude. Well, hey, you get the computer back. Hopefully, you can upgrade it and get some things going on with not only yourself but Smart Guy too, man.
Yeah. So yeah, hope you. Yeah. So now we're wrapping up this show. We're like starting to realize that this actually is a podcast, and like, oh, maybe we should plug stuff and that sort of great things. Yeah. So you can find Mr. CezrDaPleazr on just the thing I just said. And it will be in a lot of links down below, and you can just click on those and you can find him and be like, holy shit, I love this guy and I should keep on listening to this guy. And probably all the viewers will come from Cesar, and so I say hey all Cesar's fans, because mine doesn't show up, they're hidden somewhere. No, I have few that like always watch my stuff, but a lot of people don't. Like, most of the people that watch my stuff doesn't actually comment. So, I mean, it would be sometimes it would be nice to have a comment here and there. And everyone who comments, you get an A+ from me. So yeah, I always try to comment on every one of the videos I watch, because I know I would like someone to comment to me. So.
If only the world was full of more people like you, Mark. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Especially for like Mike Vita, dude, with his like what, almost 10,000 fucking subscribers. Jesus. Jesus, yeah. Man. He has like 5 comments every video. It's like, dude, you have so much more people that you should be getting, dude. Like on average, 1,000 people should be commenting.
Yeah.
Fucking A, man. But whatever, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, thanks for having me on, man. It was great to talk to you as always, dude. It's always good to be on your stuff.
Yeah, I almost think this is maybe the longest podcast I have ever done.
See, you said that last time when I was on here, Mark.
Yeah, I said this may be. I mean, I can't remember which, if I ever, like, when it comes to the Crown show. 1 hour, 20 minutes. I don't actually know. I'm probably have done one that's long before, but yeah. Maybe it will be in the title, otherwise. The longest and the greatest. Maybe.
Sexually?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
It's always sexually. That's how we roll here in the Crowntown. Fuck, that would be a better podcast name. The Crowntown.
See, you now have to cut this, or else somebody's gonna take this name. You realize this, right?
I'm just gonna check this out on like YouTube and be like, someone already taken that. Fuck you guys. You idiots for doing but yeah, so before this goes on forever, thank you all for listening, and I will see you guys another time. Bye.